Hi, welcome, welcome. It's Kringle Kim, and it's Friday, November 16th, 2018. And I have to say, for all the dust storms and heavy winds we had and crazy rain this summer, right now, today, it's a beautiful day here. About 72 degrees. It's getting down in the 60s at night, so that keeps it even cooler during, we have cooler mornings. And finally, the heat, it seems, has broken. Um, we've broken away from the heat, uh, hopefully for 3 or 4 months. It probably will get a bit colder in December, but I feel for all of those in California with the fires. There's a lot of big fires going on. And I know there's a lot of other disasters happening in other parts of the world. And of course, I guess the east coast of the United States got hit by a pretty bad snowstorm and freezing rain. And they were not expecting it this early, so they were a little unprepared. So I guess a lot of flights got canceled, and just things that go along with weather. People sliding off the road. And I lived in the Midwest part of the United States for a while. I went to college there and lived there for a few years, and it's crazy for those of you who have to drive in ice and snow all the time, like up there in Canada and in other parts of the country here. Uh, it is scary. You really have to know how to drive in those kind of conditions. Um, so I hope everyone stays safe, and I hope a lot of these fires and things um, can become under control. And there's a lot of people without homes right now in California. And from all the hurricanes and everything we had earlier this year, too. So, TBC Kringle not only becomes about ending global poverty, but there's a lot of people out there that are in need of a lot of things that they possibly had a couple weeks ago and now don't have at all. So, uh, it's great to be here and sharing the TBC Kringle mission, and the fact that it's a private digital currency embraced by the billion coin community. And per our private agreement, Kringle has a significant value today and will only increase in value with each new member that joins us. And of course, each one of us is worth a grain of gold. So that's pretty cool. We all have a value of 1 grain of gold. And that also is shown in the value of the TBC and Kringle coins. So TBC Kringle is completely detached from the public coin market and the currently established scarcity-based monetary system. TBC Kringle is based on abundance, not on artificial scarcity. Those who choose to join the TBC community understand the TBC vision and mission of reaching 1 billion members and ending poverty globally. They also understand that in order to achieve our objectives, our members must be proactive in learning from our educational blog and sharing TBC Kringle via our Kringle Fast Start system. Together, we can achieve abundance for all. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight. I've talked about, and I know a lot of people watching the broadcast and reading the blog know about the 24-hour and 48-hour rapid rewards to rapid cookie rewards for the new members. And many people are doing really well with that. That's really great. Congratulations. But I did tonight, for a long time, haven't talked about the Kringle Fast Start system, and we used to also call it the Fast Start Cash Income system. So, right now there are several things going on in TBC Kringle, and we want to stay all in alignment. But right now we are in the distribution phase. So, you know, we're not cashing out at all, we're cash flowing, but we're in the distribution phase where we're sharing and caring and learning and earning cookies, cookie rewards that can be redeemed this month in November. And there is a bit of a urgency right now because we now have 14 days till the end of November when the gift could be over, and the cookies will have to wait to be redeemed until May. So there's a big urgency right now. I know, especially here in the United States, we're entering the holiday season with Thanksgiving being next Thursday and all that. But this is a great time to start giving a gift. And I think that's how TBC Kringle, or the Kringle, came along was, you know, when TBC Kringle started, they started giving the gift at the holiday time. So, and of course, Kris Kringle, or Santa Claus, or whatever name you have for him, Father Christmas. Well, anyway, he's called Kris Kringle in a lot of parts of the world. He's just this jolly guy who gives gifts, and isn't it wonderful that we've all been able to receive a gift? So there's three things going on. We're currently in the distribution phase. We're in the massive growth campaign, and then we're also reaching out to merchants so that when TBC Kringle is is the currency that we are using, there are plenty of merchants on board. And so that's called the Merchant Adoption Campaign. So we are becoming more and more organized as a community, and as we get organized, we can push towards having a fully developed TBC Kringle economy. So, of course, the distribution phase is going on right now, especially with the redemption month of November. You know, we're learning and we're earning, and you're out there, especially the new people or the people who've just paid their wallet fees. We are, the 24-hour and the 48-hour rapid cookie rewards. For the 24-hour rapid cookie reward, you're going to get 10 million cookies by, sharing and having 2 paid members receive the gift within 24 hours. And then if each of those 2 get 2 within another 24 hours, or a total of 48 hours for yourself, you can earn another 100 million cookies. And so you can end up with 110 million cookies to put in your TBC009.net wallet right away. And then, of course, this is encouraging the massive growth campaign. And if we each share with at least 2 people, we are now in the 14th level, or 14th period of 20 periods, say the 14th level of 20 levels towards getting 1 billion members. And so if we each keep at least doing 2, we only have 6 more levels to get to 1 billion members. 2 times 2 times 2, 2, we need 2 to the 6th power, I believe, to get to 1 billion members with the 3,300,000 members we have right now. So that is pretty cool. And actually, it may take less than that. We're almost to the 15th level. And then if we share with more people, like 5 or even 10, we would be there even more quickly. Is that a word? More quickly? Quicker? So actually, we are already over 1 million members if we each share with 10, which I know I have done, but I don't know if each of my 10 have shared with 10. So we'll stick to 2 to 2 to 2. I'm encouraging the people that I have shared with right now. I am encouraging them to do broadcasts. I've had one do a broadcast. So it's like, I think I have another person coming on board next week that's going to do a broadcast, and encouraging them to share the gift with other people too. You know, I am persistent, and I have my little thing I do, but you know, it takes, some people have to grow into it. So those of you that are taking, taking the 24-hour and the 48-hour rapid rewards gift, really, my congratulations go out to you for willing to learn and willing to change and willing to take a risk and really at sharing yourself and sharing the gift, and perpetuating the mission of 1 billion members so that, global poverty can be ended. And then, of course, the last one, part of the, as we go along, is the Kringle Fast Start system, I think they're calling it now. But it's actually when we talk about cash flowing. So, you know, in TVC Kringle right now, we are not in the merchant, we're not in the TVC Kringle economy yet. And when we do get there, the currency will be TVC Kringle. And when we get to that merchant adoption phase and everything. And so what we do right now in order to sustain our sharing and carrying of TVC Kringle, because that does take time, is we cash flow instead of cash out. So cash flowing is part of this, one of the steps of the Fast Start, the Kringle Fast Start system. So we do get in several steps of it as part of the 24-hour and 48-hour rapid rewards, which I'm encouraging everybody to do that. And let me see, I had the steps of that. Yeah, here we are. So, anyway, the first step in either system is to receive the gift. And then once you receive the gift, and you submit your name and your username and your password and the country you live in, it's going to send you an email. Oh, and your email. Yeah. And you're going to click on that verification link in your email, and it's going to take you to the Kringle Cashback office. And at that point, the next step is to complete the Kringle Cash profile for yourself. So this involves just a few more things. Your actual name. If you have a Facebook page that you want to put on there, your Facebook page. Picture, hopefully. Possibly your phone number. And an alternate email. And then some security questions. And I think there's still the question on there about how active you want to be in TVC. And of course, I hope all of you want to be really active in TVC and sharing the gift. And, it's a fun thing to do. And so at that point, if you're doing the 24-hour and the 48 rapid rewards, right away you want to go in and you want to pay your $10 admin lifetime fee. And then this sets off the 24-hour timer and the 48-hour timer. And you want to make sure you're sharing with your close friends and family, and to get 2 paid members within that 24-hour period. And then, of course, whoever gave you the gift will probably be supporting you there. And even as you get each of those 2 people to get 2 people, so that you can earn 110 million cookies. When that 48 hours is complete and you have earned that 110 million cookies, and now you have 6 new people under you, it's good to go back to the Kringle Cashback office and complete the send button test, which is generally the 3rd step. And then you've already paid your $10 admin fee. And so after you pass the send button test. And I have gone over those in some of the questions. There's 10 questions on some of my broadcasts. Or you can go, there's 2 blogs in under the education tab. Just look up, send button test. There's one blog for help in answering questions 1 through 5, and there's another blog for help in answering questions 6 through 10. So, and this goes along with the mission statement, and it's a good thing to know, the basics of what we are all about here at TBC Kringle. And also, I would make sure you know how to get to the education tab and click on the education button. And then it will take you to the blog where you can read all these wonderful posts by admin. And then after you pass the send button test, go set up that new wallet of yours, that tbc009.net wallet. So you're going to go to tbc009.net. And again, use the same email that you used for your Kringle Cashback office when you received the gift. And make up a new password, probably a more secure one or the same one. I know how people are habitual about their passwords. But anyway, that will open up your tbc009.net wallet. And especially if you have earned any cookies since last May, or if you are a new person and you have just earned your 10 million or your 110 million cookies, or even if you just have received, once you pay that admin fee, you receive your gift too. So it is important to pay the lifetime wallet fee, because your cookies are not deposited into your gift is not deposited into your cookie rewards until that admin fee is paid. So at this time, it is important to set up that tbc009.net wallet so that when you redeem your cookies, you have a wallet to put all those TBC Kringle coins into. So, and I know this is taken out of a bit of a sequence, but then it's time to learn how to do a YouTube broadcast. And again, there are YouTube videos that can help you with this. There are leaders, there are broadcasters that to help you if you ask them. Probably do this. I know I've been doing broadcasts. I know there's a lot of other broadcasters. My email's down there. I can point you in the direction where I got the information on how to do a YouTube broadcast. Of course, every computer is different. So you might have to do, finagle it for your kind of computer. And then once you figure out how to set up a YouTube broadcast, you're going to go into your Kringle Cashback office, and you're going to go down to Send Button and click on the Send Button tab. And then down there, you'll click on tomorrow's broadcast. So you need to set up your broadcast for the next day. So it's important you learn how to do the YouTube video, because then you have to be able to get the URL for your YouTube video that you're going to do the next day, and copy that from your YouTube video you set up, and then go and paste it into tomorrow's broadcast during the time that you want to do it. Click on what language you want it in, and then hit submit, and you're all ready to go the next day. So the next day, then, you do your broadcast. And then the next step after that is to purchase basically for 40 grains, trade 40 grains of gold for TBC. So if you have done a broadcast, first go back one step. After you've done your broadcast, you got to go back to your Kringle Cashback office, and again, copy your URL for your YouTube video. Go to Send Button, go down to Broadcaster Rewards, then go up and click on Add Broadcast, and a form will come up, and you paste your URL for that broadcast you did into the form, and then the date that you did it. And then when you wait for it to be verified or accepted, approved. I'm sorry, approved. I know I wasn't too good on my first one. It got rejected. So if it does get rejected, don't take it personally. I wasn't too good at the beginning. And once you see that you have an approved broadcast, then when you purchase or you trade 40 grains of gold for TVC Kringle, you will receive enough cookie rewards for an entire TVC coin. Now, if you're not a broadcaster, you can still purchase. Oh, I gotta get rid of that word purchase. I'm sorry. You can still exchange 40 grains of gold for TVC Kringle, but it will be only 1/1000th of a coin. So guys, it really does pay to give your hand at being a broadcaster. You know, that's one of those things, you're willing to learn new things. You're willing to step out of your comfort zone. And I know we have 3 million members. We don't have 3 million broadcasters. So let's all step up to the plate and at least do one a week. And at least do one and get it approved so that, you know, when you make your purchase, you can receive more cookie rewards. And again, there's 14 more days in November. So if you want to exchange some 40 grains of gold for some TVC Kringle, become a broadcaster in the next 14 days. The urgency is there. So once you trade those 40 grains of gold for TVC Kringle, you're going to go to your Kringle Cashback office and go down to transaction verification. And the first one you want to do is the buyer's side in the Kringle Cashback office. You're going to fill out your name and, you know, the exchange rate and give them your wallet, so forth and so on. And at that point, let the person that you exchange the 40 grains of gold for, let them know that you have done that. So then they will go in and go down to transaction verification, but to the seller side, and approve your transaction. And then it's good. This is redemption month, so a lot of you might have some TVC Kringle of your own. But if you don't yet, or you have enough yet, they say to, before you start cash flowing your own TVC Kringle, it's good to have at least one coin, TVC coin, in your TVC009.net wallet. So if you don't have that, like if you redeemed your cookies for the gift or for a transaction without being a broadcaster, it would be good to have a partner. And this is another thing, you can start cash flowing right away by getting a partner. Now, sometimes your person who gave you the gift can be your partner. And if they aren't able to, then you can find a broadcaster or a leader who could become your partner. And the good thing about this is, as you share the gift with people, they're going to be wanting to do transactions with you. Well, if you don't have a TVC Kringle, you can work with your partner, and your partner will fulfill the transaction, but you receive 50% of the 40 grains of gold. So you would receive 20 grains of gold if it was your referral, but yet your partner is actually fulfilling the 40 grains of gold to your purchaser, or the person you're, you know, working with. So it's a win-win for both, especially if you don't have a lot of TVC Kringle. I would suggest getting a partner. And then the next step, of course, those of you doing the rapid rewards have already signed up 2 people and helped them sign up 2 people each. But then go ahead and sign up everyone in your household and help them to receive the gift. Even babies. So, you know, children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, they can even, with your help, obviously, or their parents' help, become a TVC Kringle member. So then at that point, you help each member of your household to complete the steps we just went through. And like I said, with the new Rapid Rewards, this step may come a bit sooner for you. And so as they do their 40 grain transactions, you receive a 50% commission on each member that does the transaction through you from your partner. And then make a list of the 10 closest people to you in your life outside your household. And invite all 10 of them to receive the gift, and then complete the steps above. Help them complete the steps we just went through. And then you can start helping them do the Rapid Rewards and the broadcast, how to set up a broadcast and so forth. And then if you're on Facebook, start 50 new chat sessions on Facebook using the Gift GIF icebreaker. And that's something I learned. In order to really fulfill a lot of these steps well, it's good to take the cash flow coaching class. If you don't know what you don't know. And I learned a lot there. And I learned about gifts on Facebook. They're the cute little cartoons when you go to your, when you write a message, like in the messenger to people. Under where you write, there's a little thing that says GIF. But they're really cute to use as an icebreaker, to get people to respond to you or something. Send them something cute and funny. And so once a chat dialogue is open, we go to our very simple invitation is, hey, I received a gift. Would you like to receive it too? And then they go, well, what is it? And you go, it's a gift of digital smartphone money. And if you would like to receive the gift, here's, here, click on this link, which would be your referral link. And then they go, cool. And then you go, yeah, but let me know when you've done this, and see you soon. So that's what it says. Show interest in each of these Facebook friends that respond to your icebreaker. Once chat dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gift. And of course, those of you that have been doing the rapid rewards are already old hands at this. And help those that receive the gift to, again, complete the steps above. And also, when you're a broadcaster, you do get broadcaster leads inside of the Kringle Cashback office. And of course, study the blog daily, and your broadcasts are going to be about what's on the blog. And we like to stay in alignment and duplicate. And also, I would say, in addition to the blog now, you can find the links to this too. We have the public announcement and the Kringle Society mission statement. So let's keep on moving across the bridge and keep going and flowing. I'm getting a little weird now. But anyway, please go have fun with this. Smile. You're doing a wonderful, you're giving hope to people that are looking for hope. Like I said, don't prejudge anybody. Be positive. And sometimes, sometimes you have to follow up with people a couple times, and especially once they receive the gift from you, the gifts from admin, but you have shared the gift with them. Please make sure you follow up with them, because they're like babes in the woods, and they need, they kind of need to take your hand and have you show them the steps. So let's go out and be winners and see how much we can accomplish in the next 14 days. And good luck. And hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful week and a wonderful next 2 weeks. So this is Kringle Kim signing off. Good night.